Hello everyone, and welcome to Dennis Cain episode 4. In episode 4, a man is talking to Persephone, and this was actually the longest running of his attempted scams. Persephone has moved from Orkney back to Leeds. "Hi, how are you?" he asked. "Good morning." "Good morning. I hope you had a pleasant night rest." "I did, thanks." "Nice meeting you. I'd like to know about you." "OK, so long as you aren't going to work your way down a list of mind-numbingly inane questions to ask a random person you've met online." "No, I'm not after that. I want something serious and cordial. I'm a matured mind." "Oh, that's good. It's rare to meet a genuine mature man instead of a kid pretending to be an adult. To be fair, I think this is a team." "You're absolutely right," he said. "I'm 65 years old and I'm widowed. I'm 6 foot tall. I live in the United States of America, Mississippi. What about you?" "I live in Leeds, in England." "That's great. How is life in Leeds?" "Busy. It always is in the run up to Christmas. Where are you, in Mississippi?" Our man was on a roll, and you know this next bit. "I was born and raised a Christian. I was born to a loving couple home. Dad is Swedish-American man from the Denton area of Texas, and a Caribbean mother from Montserrat. My father liked it in Montserrat, since it had many Irish folk settled there in the olden days, and I hope you ain't bothered I'm from a mixed race." "Yes, everyone is preparing for Christmas." "I thought you said you were a genuine mature man," said Persephone. "Now you're just copying and pasting pre-written stuff that has no relevance to what we're talking about. How old are you really? No mature man of 65 would randomly tell me about the origin of his parents, so you clearly are no older than about 20. "I'm 65 years, he said. "I don't do that. I simply want you to know more about me. I'm an open-minded man, and I speak everything from my brain cell. You know, that single brain cell." "That brain cell's struggling," said Persephone. "I was expecting you to tell me the same. I want to know more about you." "I was born a heathen, but raised as a third circlist. My dad is English, Welsh, Irish from the Bradford area of Yorkshire, and a European mother from Inner Wilmington. My father hated Inner Wilmington as it snowed too much in the olden days. I hope you ain't bothered I'm from 2 parents. "No, I'm not bothered," said our man, who had no idea what she was talking about. "What really matters is honest, sincerity, trust and loyalty." "Oh yes, honesty is paramount, I always think." "Yes, you're absolutely right, and I believe honesty, communication is the key to a successful and healthy relationship." "Oh yes, I agree." "I do not smoke, and I only drink occasionally. I like natural sweet red wine. I'm just a sincere, honest man, and I believe in good communication and faith. What about you?" "I've never smoked. I drink cider every night before bed, and I'm just a dishonest, insincere woman. I have no face, and wouldn't know good communication, even if it happened." Said our man, who did read what she'd said. "I know you're a sincere, honest woman, and that was just an ironic statement." "I admire your faith," said Persephone. "Thanks, and I'm glad we're getting to know ourselves. I think I already know myself, but happy to help you get in touch with your inner self." "I left to study in Lethbridge, Alberta in Canada, where I got my first degree in electrical engineering. What about you?" "Left where?" "Lethbridge, Alberta, where I had my first degree in electrical engineering." "No, you said you left to study in Lethbridge. Where did you leave to study in Lethbridge?" "I never left anywhere. I studied physics at the University of Leeds." "That's great," he said. "Are you going to tell me where you left so you could study at Lethbridge?" "I left from the United States." "Where in the US?" "Mississippi." "And then you went back after your studies. I'm curious, why did you decide to study in Canada?" "Yes, I figured it's quite affordable for me." "Oh, was uni cheaper in Canada than it is in the US? Is it still cheaper?" "Yes, it's cheaper," he said. "And I have no idea if it is or not. Very likely it is." "I didn't know that. Did you use your electrical engineering degree, or did you move on to something else?" "I'm a global engineering contractor," said our man, starting to tie himself up in knots. "I'm into installation of a gas turbine, all kind of electrical appliances. Yes, I use it. What's the nature of your work?" "I'm a research assistant in the history department, mainly ancient history of the British Isles." "What's a gas turbine?" "I know about wind turbines. I've just come back from a year on Orkney. They have lots of wind turbines there." "It encompasses natural gas, maintaining and generating natural gas." "What do you mean by maintaining natural gas?" It simply means a schematics method of controlling natural gas to prevent spillage during operation. I didn't know natural gas was generated. You learn something new every day. Yes, all resources is generated, he said. I told you earlier, I have a matured mind, and I'm not just looking for one night stand. I want something that would last us forever. Can you tell me more about your profession also? I work part-time. I don't really need to work as my divorce settlement supports me, but I need to keep my brain active, and I've always been interested in ancient history. Orkney, where I've just spent 14 months, is fascinating. I was helping on a project to study ancient spiritual belief systems. And in reply to him saying, yes, all resources is generated, she said, who knew? I always thought oil, diamonds and other resources were natural. It's good news that oil and gas are generated, because then we won't run short. OK, he said, that's good, and I'm glad you could share this with me. I'm getting to know more about you. Yes, you are, said Persephone. I'm responsible for using technologies in planning and installations of gas and turbine of any kind of electrical appliances, from heavy duty to simple installations. I work government, private and public organisations. Do you think you could type that again, please, so it makes sense? I guess you typed it in a hurry. Our man tried again. I use technology equipment in planning and installing of gas and turbine of any kind of electrical appliance to produce power from heavy duty and simple installations. Interpretations in the comments, please, guys. Closer? What do you mean by technology equipment, and what kinds of electrical appliance are you talking about? And why can't you explain properly? You did assure me you're a mature university-educated graduate, not a kid with no idea what he's talking about, so I'd appreciate a proper explanation, and not being treated like I'm stupid. Equipment, like heat exchanger, pipeline, drilling, conduct benders, torpedo level, and so on, he said. What's a torpedo level? Asked Persephone. I've not heard of them. Yes, that's not the area of your specialisation. Torpedo level is used to determine the slope and accurate levelling of pipeline. Of course, it's not the area of my specialisation. That's what I'm asking. I also work for government, private and public organisations. Would I regret it if I asked how a torpedo level works? Congratulations. Yes, I'm ready and willing to tell you everything. I will never conceal anything from you. Which of those are you working for now? She said, after he'd said he works for government, private and public organisations. Private organisation. Engineering job has taken me to over 22 countries of the world, ranging from Asia, Middle East, Europe, Oceania and Africa, because there's always big engineering work to do overseas. Have you ever travelled out of England? I just told you I spent a year on Orkney. That's in Scotland. I've been to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, America, France, Spain, the Netherlands, Norway, lots of places. Which company are you working for? Energy Information Administration, he said. What are you doing for them? My job told you about. No, you didn't tell me what you're doing on your current job. I'm responsible for maintaining, operating and repairing gas turbine engines and generating electrical appliance and auxiliary equipment. Oh, you generate appliances? Interesting concept. Can you generate me a new washing machine? I'm self-employed, presently planning to retire on the fieldwork soon. I shall quit fieldwork and continue my works from my home office, while my men do the field operation. I think I really have gotten to this height, because I embraced work for so long. Now I feel I can settle with a woman I love. Yes, I can do all that. What are you good at? He asked. Can you generate any brand of washing machine? Could you generate me a Miele washer-dryer? I'm good at making videos. I'm good at ancient history. I'm good at underwater yogic chairlifting. I'm improving at international stitch counting. What are you good at? She asked. I'm good at painting, he said. I love swimming, either in the beach or in the pool. I love fishing, just camping. I love all kinds of outdoors when the weather is warm. I would say I prefer the warm weather. My hobbies are reading, writing. I love collecting paintings too. What are your hobbies? I like abstract, acrylic and impressionism painting. Oh, you mean you like the French Impressionists? I don't really know much about art. I thought as much. What other things do you like, and you know much about? I'm really interested in you. Are you presently seeing any man? Good morning, sunshine. Not a problem, and I'll wait to hear from you today. I just thought you could use some beauty in your life today, so I'm sending you this greeting to let you know that I'm thinking about you and sending some good wishes to your way. May your day be touched with joy, your heart overflow with love, and your soul sing with hope. May everything in your life sparkle with a radiance that comes only from happiness. Good evening. I just got back from work. I had a really interesting session talking with some experts from the University of Southampton who've been studying how Stonehenge was built. What are you doing today that isn't paperwork or supervising your boys? She added facetiously in brackets. Of course, that went straight over our man's head. Hey, sweetheart, I've been really busy today, supplying electrical appliances to an organisation, and as these videos progress, you'll notice that he says the same thing to everyone, regardless of what he's told them his job actually is. How was the session, and what's it all about? Tell me more about it. Did you generate all the appliances yourself? Do you have a special machine that generates them? Oh, and do you generate them on site, or do you have to get them delivered? I have them delivered to me, and I and my worker install them, obviously. Why did you ask, Persephone? How's your day going? What have you been doing today? I've been cleaning the living room, and you've changed jobs again. Do you actually know what you do? I'm responsible for maintaining, operating and repairing gas turbine engines and generating electrical appliance and auxiliary equipment. Yeah, that's what you told me yesterday, or whenever it was, that you were generating electrical appliances. You said you could generate me a washing machine. Now you claim you're installing them. Are you a mental health patient in hospital suffering from delusions? I'm sure they'll adjust your medication so you can get back to reality soon. It just takes time. No! When you generate machines, can't you also install it? Said our man, starting to realise that maybe making a machine wasn't quite the same as being the electrician that installs it. No, they're totally different skills. You probably need to talk to your psychiatrist and ask them to adjust your medication a little. From what we've discussed so far, what would you call my profession? Said our man, hoping that Persephone might help him out. I have no idea. You told me so many different stories that it's obvious you're suffering from delusions. Maybe when your meds are working more consistently, you might remember what your profession used to be. Are you in hospital, or are they treating you at home? To make it simpler for you, said our man, hoping for a simple answer to his dilemma. I'm an engineer. Oh, that's good. It sounds as if your thoughts might be clearing. I do hope you get fully back to reality soon. Thanks. Do you understand my profession now? No, but we're getting one step closer. You're an engineer. Can you remember what kind of engineer you are? I'm a civil engineer, he said. Can you remember what you did before you became unwell? I'm just a bit stressed. I'm a civil engineer. Yeah, you said that. It's good that you've remembered twice. Do you remember what you were doing before you became unwell with stress? Yes, I'm a civil engineer. That's really good. You've remembered 3 times in a row. I'm sure it won't be long before you remember what you were doing as a civil engineer. Our man hit Google. I'm responsible for constructing, designing and maintaining of physical and naturally built environments, which include road, bridge, canals, dams, airports, sewage systems, pipelines, structural components of buildings and railways. No, darling, said Persephone. I didn't ask you to copy the definition from Wikipedia. I know what a civil engineer does. I was hoping you'd remember what you were working on before you became unwell. I'm just making myself clear, you said. I was working on roads. I need you to let you understand clearly. Hi, darling. Do you understand clearly now? I'm so pleased you're remembering reality now. I'm sure it won't be too long before you're able to function fully again. Yes, dear. I've been so stressed. Please pray for me. How was your day? Good morning. I'm glad I'm feeling better today, darling. How was your night? Oh, good morning. And you'll realise that whichever team member was talking to Persephone was at least able to duck and dive a little. What are your plans for today? I'm at home now, but after lunch I'll be going to the university library to do some research. What are your plans? Are you at home, or are you still in hospital? I left the hospital yesterday, and I'll be resting today. Thanks for your concern and care. What are you researching about? That's good. I'm sure you'll feel better soon. I'm trying to work out if there was a connection between the builders of the Ring of Brodgar and the builders of Stonehenge. They're hundreds of miles apart, but recent thinking is that ancient people travelled far more extensively than we used to think they did, although we don't exactly know how they would have got from Orkney to Wiltshire. Did they travel by sea? Hi, sweetheart. I've been relaxing today, and I'm feeling better, my love. That's good. Have they said when you can go back to work? Probably next week, darling. That's good. You'll have a week, and then I guess a week off for Christmas. Yes, sweetheart. Thanks for the care and concern. It means a lot to me. Good morning, dear. I'm just waking up today, and I'm getting better. How's your day been? Hello, I went out for lunch with one of the ladies in my block of flats. We just got home, said Persephone, because at that particular moment I was confusing her with Layla. How was your lunch? Hope you enjoyed yourself. Oh, yes, it was thrilling. Hi, dear. I'm just waking up. How was your night? It was amazing, thank you. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling much better, sweetheart, thanks. What have you been doing? I was just having lunch. To save you asking, it was shepherd's pie with vegetables, and yes, it was yummy. Sounds delicious. Shepherd's pie is always a great choice. What's your favourite type of lunch? I like a good picnic. What's yours? Picnics are wonderful. I enjoy a mix of sandwiches, fruits and some cheese. What's your ideal picnic spread? Quiche salad, chocolate-coated ants and a side of fried worm casserole. Quiche and salad? Sound delightful. I haven't tasted a fried worm casserole, though, in a long time, said Emma. Hi, sweetheart. As I reflect on the moments we've shared in conversation, it feels like the start of something special. Do you believe in the magic of serendipity, where unexpected connections can blossom into beautiful stories? Oh dear, did you take a little too much medication today? I'm sure it'll wear off. Not really, but I'm getting much better. That's good. Thanks for your care and concern. I feel connected to you. Oh yes, I know you do. Do you feel the same, dear? Oh yes, it's called the World Wide Web, the joy being that one can disconnect at any time. What do you mean? I really don't understand. Have you found any surprising or meaningful connections online? Oh yes, I discovered that Berlin has been flooded and is now connected directly to the sea. Have you found any surprising connections? That's quite a fascinating twist for Berlin. As for me, I once found a childhood friend through a random online forum discussion about favourite books. Have you found any connection in terms of relationship? I found a second cousin in New Zealand. That's great. Are you in any relationship with any man at the moment? No. Are you? No, I'm not. I wouldn't be interested in you. That's okay. I'm probably not interested in you either. Don't worry about it. Why are you not interested in me? Why would I be? Your honesty is refreshing, Persephone. I appreciate the straightforwardness. Let me share something with you. Your intellect truly caught my attention. There's an intrigue in getting to know someone who values both candour and a good sense of humour. Now that you're getting back to reality, perhaps you'd tell me who you really work for. I work with a variety of clients, including governments and private organisations. Yes, but who are you working for right now, or will be working for when you go back to work next week? As I return to work, I'll be diving into a road construction project in California, specifically in Bonsalo. It's a challenging but rewarding venture, contributing to the development of infrastructure in that region. I didn't ask what you'd be doing, I asked who you'd be working for. California Department of Health. What? Why on earth are they building roads? They're the ones who awarded the project to me. Why are they building roads? A man realised what he'd said. Sorry, sweetheart, it's California Department of Roads. It does help to be clear about who you're working for. It'd be embarrassing to turn up at the wrong place. You know, I'm just getting back to reality, dear. I wanted to type road, not health. I'm sure you did. California Department of Road. Yeah, you said. I'm sorry, dear, it was a mix-up. Mr. Wordy, or ChatGPT, leapt into action. I'll be working with California Department of Road in contributing to road construction projects that aim to enhance connectivity and transportation efficiency across the state. It's fulfilling work, focusing on sustainable infrastructure development and improving the overall travel experience for residents and visitors. How will your road contribute to enhancing transportation efficiency? Oh, you shouldn't have asked, Persephone. The road project in Bonsalo involves implementing smart transportation solutions, such as intelligent traffic management systems and sustainable materials. I do wonder if this was an extract from someone's funding application. These innovations aim to streamline traffic flow, reduce congestion, and enhance overall transportation efficiency, making travel smoother and more eco-friendly for everyone in the area. Please explain to me what kind of intelligent traffic management systems the road you're building will use, and which sustainable materials you'll use. In your own words, please, not sounding like a funding proposal written by AI. Apparently I thought the same thing at the time. Good morning! I'm still on my bed, so I'll quickly explain better to you so you can understand me. The road will have smart traffic lights that adjust based on real-time traffic conditions in order to help avoid jams. This will be used to control traffic flow on the road. At last, are the traffic lights installed while you're building the road? Yes, the installation of the traffic lights often aligns with the road construction process. What have you been doing today? Cleaning the house. What have you been doing today? Assume even you can tell the difference between the short sentences you write yourself and the long-winded, ultra-wordy, unnecessarily padded sentences that your AI generates for the purposes of trying to explain something you don't understand to someone who can realise that you've used 23 unnecessarily elongated words when a real person would have concatenated them to make a briefer and more intelligible sentence, said Persephone, imitating him. Nothing much, and I've been relaxing today. Persephone, I assure you, I'm not just spouting technical jargon. I'm genuinely passionate about road construction and making these projects intelligible. Ask me anything, and I'll break it down in simple terms. Let's build trust through straightforward communication. I really don't know why you think I won't be able to write good sentences when I'm actually learned and educated. You should learn to trust and believe my words, and it's all coming from the bottom of my heart. Oh, not the brain cell. I don't have to learn to trust and believe my words. Trust is earned, not given. Persephone! Trust is earned over time, through words and consistency. In our conversations, I aim to be transparent and genuine. My commitment to open communication and honesty is my pledge to you. I understand trust takes time, and I'm here to build that trust through our interactions. I wouldn't be talking with you if I didn't care or interested in you. Exactly. How many times do you think you've told me about honest or honesty? Rough estimate. I've mentioned honesty a few times because it's crucial in building trust and fostering open communication. I want our conversations to be grounded in transparency, ensuring you feel confident in our interactions. I hope you can also feel the same too. Please stop using whichever AI you're using or change its settings. Your long-winded, unnecessarily verbose communications are becoming increasingly and unnecessarily tedious and are the opposite of transparent and genuine communication when it's blatantly and patently obvious that you're not writing them from that brain cell. And if you must continue because you're unable to compose anything coherent for yourself, please simply delete every other word to reduce the length of your conversation so they're grounded in readability. You definitely think I'm using AI, and of which I'm not using. You definitely think I really can't tell you something interesting, and I believe you're wrong. I have lots of things to offer you, and I will always bring happiness to you. I've been so very real and factual with you. I hope you can understand and trust me. You're the woman I'm interested in, and I wish to spend the rest of my life with you. I wish you can see through my heart, and you'll realise how truly I care and cherish you. Sweetheart, I've genuinely enjoyed getting to know you. There's a sincerity in my words, and I find our connection special. I'm interested in exploring what could be between us and continuing this journey together. Your company is something I value, and I hope we can share more moments as we get to know each other better and meet each other soon. It would be nice to meet you when you're well enough to travel. Yes, dear, I also want to meet you too. Do you have any plans to come to England? Yes. Do you live alone? Yes. Both my daughters have left home. One lives in Leeds, not far from me, and one in Brighton. That's good. We can spend quality time together. People only say that, when what they really mean is that they'll spend most of their time doing something else. Are you coming for business? I want to come meet you. Are you talking to other men online? What a rude, inappropriate question. Who I talk to is none of your business. And it's childish, immature question. I think you might need to review your medication. Or I'm back to your mate that was using ChatGPT. I didn't mean to be rude, sweetheart. I just need to know, because I've been real and honest with you. What do you mean by ChatGPT? I wish you could see through my mind. If your mate isn't using AI, then he's very wordy. Of course, yes. We've been talking for over weeks now. If I'm not interested in you, I wouldn't be talking with you. At this very moment, you should know. I'm being real with you. Oh yes, real and honest, obviously, and transparent, probably. Yes, I'll never conceal anything from you, because the feelings I have for you is genuine and sincere. I'm getting much better today. How are you today? I'm fine, thanks. Did you go back to work today? Not yet, sweetheart, because remember, last week he said he was going back to work. I'll have to go back to work on Monday. This was on the 19th of December. The following Monday was the 25th. On Monday, you really do need to increase the dose of your medication, don't you? Yes, but I'm getting better, sweetheart. Clearly not better enough. I think you might need to take a few more weeks off work. No, I'm getting better, and I need to start work as soon as possible. And you really, genuinely, honestly, I would never tell you a lie, think the company you're working for will have a team out building roads next Monday. Think very carefully before you answer. Very carefully. The penny hadn't yet dropped. Of course, yes, they're working on Monday, said our man. I believe they'd get the work done properly. I assume your team are all Muslim, she said. Yes, dear, they're very nice and kind. Are you a Christian or Muslim? I don't have a religion. I guess you're also Muslim. I'm not a religion person, he said, as the penny started to drop, but I believe in the existence of God. Did I ask if you have children? Yes, I have a daughter. Do you also believe in the existence of God? Not really. And you don't want to be with your daughter on Monday? Who will she be with instead? She stays in Oklahoma with her auntie. I really don't know yet, and I'm still thinking of travelling to Oklahoma on Friday. And they don't want you to be with them on Monday. How sad. Did you fall out with them? No, I didn't. I might travel to Oklahoma on Friday, but I'm still contemplating. OK, just don't be surprised if you're the only person that turns up for work on Monday. No, I don't think I will go, sweetheart. I need to use my medications so I can be good, said our man, who finally realised. What are your plans on Monday? I'm going to my son and his family on Monday, and my daughter on Tuesday, said Persephone, who this time was confusing herself with Denise, because Persephone, of course, has two daughters. But our man didn't notice. That's good. Will they be celebrating Christmas? Why else do you think I'll be going? That's good. I wish I'm there with you, and we can always celebrate together, sweetheart. Good morning, sunshine. How was your night? Hello. I'm just going to bed. I've been out all day and I'm really tired. Sorry, sweetheart. You need a massage. Persephone, in your presence, every moment feels like a beautiful melody, and your smile is the sweetest chorus. Grateful to share this journey of love with you. You've come over all poetic this morning. Yes, and that's because I care about you, and I need to express my feelings. That's very kind of you, I think. Of course, I like to express the way I feel, and I always think I'm responsible for my actions. Are you an optimistic person? I don't think I can answer that. Explain what you mean. Optimistic about what? Optimism, for me, means seeing the positive possibilities in various aspects of life. Are you generally hopeful and positive about the present moment and future? Did you swallow a dictionary? No, this is coming from my heart. If you say so. Where are you? Still at home or with your daughter? I'm still at home. I'll go and meet her later today. What about you, darling? Didn't I say I'm going to my son on Monday and my daughter on Tuesday? That sounds as if you'd just drive round to her house, but haven't fixed the time. I'll be going by 12 p.m. to Oklahoma. I booked my flight already, said our man, remembering he had to fly there. Then I'll be back on Wednesday. Oh, you changed your mind again. I'm not sure your medication's working as well as it should. It's working well, sweetheart, and I'm getting better. That's my plan, and I'm celebrating the Christmas with her. So what was all that rubbish about having a team of workers or Muslim and starting work on Monday in California or wherever it was? Yes, they'll be working on the field on Monday. Then I'll be back on Wednesday to join them. Is it understood now, sweetheart? I think it's you that's confused, not me. I later thought about it, and I need to spend time with my daughter, so my workers will be on the field on Monday. I know you're not confused, and I'm also not confused. It's just a second thought, sweetheart. If you say so. Tell me about your daughter. How old is she? You said this, but I don't understand what you mean. She stays in Oklahoma with her auntie. She's kind, humble and calm. She's very intelligent, and she also has a good sense of humour. She really do enjoy spending her time alone, because I think she's naturally introvert. She's 16 years. I'm definitely going to tell her about you, and I'm sure she'd be very happy. 16? Then why doesn't she live with you? And you didn't tell me what you meant by this. She stays in Oklahoma with her auntie. Yes, I have a home in Oklahoma. She lives with my auntie. How old is your auntie? My auntie's 70 years. And you're 65? Yes. You're happy for your 70-year-old auntie to be looking after your 16-year-old daughter? That tells me a lot about you, doesn't it? Why aren't you looking after her? She's your daughter. I'm not happy, and it's never my wish. It's due to my work, dear. No, it's not. You can work anywhere you choose. Auntie's taking good care of her, and I'm sure about that. Stop making excuses. You're too lazy to take care of your own child. You could at least move to the same town stroke state as her. I'm not making excuses, and I'm not lazy at all, because I'm trying so hard so I can give her a better life. Yeah, right. Not. I have to work hard so I can give her a better future. Stop talking rubbish. You're shirking your responsibilities and you know it. Children need a parent. That's what gives them a better future. Proper parental love and guidance. You don't even live in the same town or state as her. You've shoved her off halfway across the country so you don't have to worry about her. Now change the subject before I get really angry. But it tells me a lot about what kind of person you are. Okay, everything will be fine, and I assure you, she's fine, and I talk to her every day. What have you been doing today? Cleaning the house. What have you been doing? I'm preparing to leave, and we talk later, darling. Kisses, my love. Okay, have a good flight. Thanks. Hope you arrive safely. Yes, darling, I arrived safely. The trip was calm. How was your day, love? That's good. I've been cooking and cleaning. All right, sweetheart. I wish I'm there with you. I can always assist you to get things done faster because I care about you and I cherish you. It'd be nice to meet sometime. Perhaps you and your daughter could come to England when your contract ends. Did you tell me how long it will last? Yes, darling, it will be so lovely and nice. My daughter's very intelligent, and I'm sure you'll love her. I should finish up the contract by February. You mean you can build a road in 4 weeks? I meant I'll take a break and come over to meet you, sweetheart. How would you feel, darling? So you didn't mean you'll finish? Yes! I do hate it when you say one thing and mean something different. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I thought you'd understand me fast. You're welcome to come for a week in February. Understand that you didn't say what you meant. Will you be happy, sweetheart, to meet me? Why do you think I just invited you? I was probably thinking you understood. I'll come over in February. So from now on I should assume you don't say what you mean, and I should assume a random semi-related interpretation. Okay, sweetheart, I meant I'll come over by February to spend time with you. So finish up equals take a break. I'll see if I can work out the code so I understand what you say next. Once we're together, you'll understand better, my love. I hope so. I'm happy we're getting to understand ourselves. I feel connected to you, and our hearts are intertwined forever. Oh yes, I'm learning to understand you. Thanks. You're so kind and sweet. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Good morning. Hi, sunshine. How was your night, darling? Good, thanks. How was yours? Awesome. I dreamed about us, love. That's nice. I dreamed I present a rose flower to you, and you were so happy. You hugged and kissed me. I do like roses. Really? I'm very sure our hearts are intertwined. I didn't even know you like roses. Most ladies like roses, don't they? Yes, you're right. What are your plans today, darling? I'm probably going to go to my daughter and stay there for a few nights. What are your plans for today? I'm probably going to take my daughter out, and we're going to have fun together. I've missed her so much. Where will you go? We're going to the mall, darling. I hope you had a good shopping trip, she said a bit later. Thanks, darling. I'm going to talk to you once I'm back. Can I have your email, sweetheart? So she gave him her email. Are you still at the mall? Not yet, my love. It's 6:29 a.m. here, he said, remembering what time it was. And if you haven't already noticed, our man is totally hopeless at trying to keep to California time. I just told you my plan. Oh, okay. Hi, sweetheart. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I'm off to stay with my daughter for a couple of nights. I hope you have a good Christmas. Yes, I thought as much, and I didn't want to disturb you. How was your night? It was good, thanks. How was yours? Why did you ask for my email? I wanted to email you, but I haven't done that yet, sweetheart. My night was good too, love. Oh, okay. You're always on my mind, love. I feel so connected to you. How's your daughter doing? She's fine, thanks. We're going to spend the afternoon doing the preparations for tomorrow. That's great, darling. And I'm very sure everybody's day is going to be fun tomorrow. How old is your daughter? She's 31, and I really should go and help her in the kitchen. Yes, my love. Please go and assist her. Love you. Merry Christmas, he said on Christmas Day. I wish you a joyful Christmas filled with love, happiness and peace. But Persephone ignored him for a couple of days because it was Christmas, and even Scambaiters have better things to do at Christmas. If you want to find out what's going to happen next, and you want to find out how our man is going to ask for money, and you want that sense of déjà vu that sometimes happens in life, then you're going to have to listen to the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in the post-Christmas euphoria that exists in Scamland.